everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a great week. Yeah, I didn't post any March Madness videos because when I worked on Jack Frost Tree Farm, I finished the section that I wanted to finish for my whip go. So I've just moved on Raccoon Rabble for 3 days. So I figured I finished what I wanted to accomplish on that one. That one wasn't intended for a finish anyway. So I just moved on Raccoon Rabble. Yeah, and then I did post an Instagram reel to my stories. I don't know the lingo. For a vote on spring and winter Quaker because I had a tie, and everyone really likes spring Quaker, so I worked on that one for the last 2 days. So that's a quick March Madness update. Yeah, I'll work on Raccoon Rabble for 3 days, and then I'll show you Modern Folk Embroidery, the 2022 style, and then Spring Quaker, and then everyone can vote at the end of this video on those two, which ones move forward for 3 days. Yeah, last week's video was a little chaotic with Arlo being crazy pants, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I don't even think I really did kind of a life update at all at the beginning, but as far as the last week goes, nothing too exciting. My parents did come to visit today for a birthday lunch for my son. His birthday is the 20th, but this marks the first day of his week-long celebrations because his birthday party with his friends is the 23rd. So yeah, I'll have a report to do on that next Sunday, I'm sure, when I talk to you. If I survive that. But yeah, well, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. I guess I should start with that, as it is St. Patrick's Day. It's a little bit cooler. Just a couple snowflakes in the air. I didn't get my butt out of bed to go for a run, but I did go for a walk earlier. Last week was March break, so my son was at March break camp, which was fine. Yeah, nothing too exciting to report here, I don't think. All right, so my stitching. So I do believe you saw Fruits of Plenty last week. That was the one project that Arlo was being a pain in the butt about. Oh, actually, here, before I go to my project, let me show you just a little bit of haul that I meant to show you. I don't know if last week or the week before, but I did get some more stitch stoppers for my knitting needles from Timber Yarns. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, some donuts, some gingerbread men, and some Care Bears. Get those, and I may have some yarn coming from them because there was a sale on some discontinued sock yarn, so perhaps I need to get learning how to knit some socks, and maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing to try to start before Stitch North, and then if I run into problems, I have lots of people that can help me. Maybe. We'll see. Raccoon Rabble. I worked on it for one more day, I believe, after I saw you last. I don't think I did any counting on the stitches. I think I filled in, did more of that border. I think 3 days of work, I can get that finished. That's what my goal is going to be. I think I can get that finished in 3 days. And Jack, oh, I had a new start. Put it in this bag from Stitch North last year. I'm like, oh, that's springy. And then I realized it's a leopard, but leopards can be leaping in the springtime, right? Sure. So I started Welcome Spring. I've had this pattern for a couple of years. Just a PDF from Willow Hill Samplings. And I bought this fabric from Brin & Needle at the First Stitch North. I could probably like cut this off now, but just due to modeling placement is why I started where I did. But that's how it is looking so far. My main, so 16 count Eta. My main concern is how Berry Cobbler is going to show up. So this purple, but it's only in a few flowers, so it's fine. I do need to pick up a couple more colors of Gentle Arts, but I did have most of them, which I should from that big stash I got from Value Village earlier this year. So that's a good little size, this bag, for that project. Jack Frost Tree Farm. So I did mention that I finished the section I was on. So you'll see that now. Here. So instead of putting in the words, I've just been adding snowflakes. So I added the same snowflake as I did to the one with the truck. So that's done. And so that's my Whip Go Call is done for the year. For this year anyway. I'm sure, you know, this one's easy to come out for different prompts. I'm sure that will happen. Just realized I didn't put raccoon ravel back in the bag. Yeah, so that took 2 days to finish up that. And then Modern Folk Embroidery. The 2022 stitch along. Finished up another skein of floss. Yeah, I was really worried I was gonna run out of fabric, but nope. Apparently it goes a lot further than I thought. Yeah, so I definitely want to get scroll rods for this. So that's where that's looking. So if you want to see this Modern Folk Embroidery 2022 stitch along to move forward for 3 additional days, put 2022 in the comment below. And then Spring Quaker. I can show you the cover photo because it's right here. With the Leo and Roxy conversion. So I worked mainly in that motif there. So many color changes. Yeah, I was surprised with how many people wanted this one to move forward instead of winter. So if you want spring Quaker to move forward, put spring below. And then we will have until, you can vote until Tuesday on those. Because then the stitching days are 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And then last but not least, I put endurance back on my frame, which means it's hard to maneuver. There we go. I worked over on this side here, as you can see. I need something prompt with sand, I would say. Little turtle's getting ready to run on some sand. So I have it super low on the frame because I was working at my table. All right. Something just looks crooked. Maybe it's just how I have to stand. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, so that's all of a sudden I got something in my eye. That's everything from me today. I do have plans to start this stitch. Oh, here comes Arlo. Don't touch that. From Frosted Pumpkin for St. Patrick's Day. Go. Move along. We're just sharpening our teeth on it. Thank you. Thank you. Please leave. Now he's getting angry. Arlo. Go. The squirt bottle came out. Go. Now he's just looking at me. Okay. So, Arlo, come on, I'm almost done. Go. So I'm going to start this piece from Frosted Pumpkin for St. Patrick's Day. That's what I was trying to say. We better just go because now we're just chewing on the frame constantly. All right, I will see everyone tomorrow.